Warning, Tomb of Annihilation, spoilers ahead. After waking up tied to the back of a running owlbear and the sight of 3 zombie Tyrannosaurus Rex chasing them, you could say the party is in quite a bind.
Xandala, what happened here?
You guys just fell asleep and these assholes burst out of the jungle. Do something! You couldn't have just taken us up on the airship? Do you know how heavy you are?
This isn't Barakas' fault.
Ow, it's never Barakas' fault, isn't it?
Of course it's never Barakas' fault. Nala wild shapes into an owl and slips her binds, giving Xaeli the opportunity to slip out as well. Unsurprisingly, our 20 dexterity score ranger lands on her feet. Torrin, however, pulls himself out of the ropes and gracelessly tumbles to the jungle floor. You guys forgot to fluff up the owlbear. Barakas is going back to sleep. It seems that Barakas has forgotten Hissy is turning around to aid Torrin in combat. He hastily slips off her back and takes cover behind a nearby tree. Now, I had intended this fight to be one that players ran and hid from, but they decided to stand their ground against zombie-puking zombie dinosaurs. I suppose I deserved that. Combat ensues like this. Xaeli, Xandala, and Barakas are as far away as they can possibly get, while Torrin, Hissy, Nala, and Salida go toe-to-toe with the undead. Nala is quiet for a moment before she calls upon some unnatural force to unleash a giant vortex centered on the Terror. The Terror vomit a small crowd of zombies who stand up and gaze hungrily at the party. Xandala's eyes go bright white as the sky darkens and ice shards whistle down, pummeling Tyrannosaurus and zombie alike. The air around Xaeli hums with a static charge as her arrows turn to bolts of lightning and explode on impact, sending electricity rippling through the grouped enemies.
Fireball who?
Xandala, you should teach Barakas how to do that ice thing.
We need to kill her in her sleep.
You guys have this handled. Barakas is going to safety.
Oh, nice, Barakas. So much for being our friend.
Ah, Barakas. Fine, Barakas feels guilt and will come help. With their combined efforts, a blessing from the dice gods, and aggressive healing spirit management, the undead terror is defeated and the remaining zombies are easily slaughtered. Salida was downed in the fighting, but Torrin stabilized her. Barakas votes we eat Selena. No eating the guide.
It's the first time she's actually done something to help us in combat.
Yeah, we don't owe this shit.
While the action is slowed, the party checks out the loot they acquired from their run in the Tomb of Horrors. A lot of this was left up to my discretion, and it may seem excessive at first, but don't worry, all isn't necessarily as it seems. But for now, loot! Torrin receives a Vorpal sword, yeah! Nala picks out a staff of lordly might, Barakas gets a defender, and Xaeli gets a rod of security. In addition to those, some lesser magical items were also distributed. Barakas takes the dust of sneezing and choking, a wind fan with a picture of a cute kitty, and the iron bands of Bilaro. Torrin takes a drift globe. If you're not familiar with any of these items, I've taken the liberty of putting them in the description box. The party has a chance to attune to their new loot, but some attunements are met with disappointment. Torrin has discovered the Vorpal sword is a fake after the paint slowly stripped off, and Nala's staff of lordly might only works as a compass. The other buttons, however, whisper ominous clues as to where the power to restore its function might be found. I'll include the riddles at the end of the video. Barakas is still sad about his turtle, Sakara, but Barakas would like to try the iron bands of Bilaro on someone. Nope.
Not it.
Uh-oh.
Fine. Barakas will use the iron bands on Barakas' set. Barakas encapsulates himself with the iron bands and discovers it's a tight, though not too uncomfortable, fit. The command word to release himself is banana. While Barakas is messing around, the psionic screams return and the party is reminded of its grave task.
Well, everyone get your stuff and let's keep going south. I want that gem shipment.
The next couple of days are uneventful. That is, until our favorite group of humanoids appears. Flame of Fist! We need to see your papers!
Oh, f you.
God damn it. Knock him out, boys and girls.
Why did we knock him out last time?
To arrange their bodies in orgy formation. Duh.
Last chance to show your papers! Do you guys want to sneak past them? They can see us, you know. Just say, yes, Barakas. Oh boy.
Yes.
Barakas drops a darkness spell on the Flaming Fist patrol in an effort to get the party time to creep into the jungle while the Flaming Fist panic in the dark. Sadly, the darkness is just not big enough to shroud all the members of the patrol. Happily, those in darkness freak out while those outside charge the party. How foolish. How dare you attack a Flaming Fist patrol? We'll kill you for this! Wait, they have meat on them! Ah! Predictably, the party wipes the floor with the patrol, but once again chooses non-lethal blows.
Barakas' tummy has the rumblies, the kind of rumblies that only hands can satisfy.
Barakas chomps on the hand of one of the flaming fists, causing that particular fist to die. Oh well, such is life when you have cannibalistic tendencies. Ultimately, my players decide to head to the Flame Peaks to investigate one of Nala's riddles. Speaking of riddles, if you're here, that means you're ready to try your brain at the puzzling phrases I've delivered via Nala's Staff of Lordly Might. Riddle number 1.
Once I slept, now I burst in anger. My tears scald the earth and my breath blackens the sky.
Riddle number 2.
Destroy those who seek to unravel the world.
Riddle number 3.
In crushing, deafening darkness, I plot the destruction of the surface world.
Riddle number 4.
You can climb to the highest heights, but there are easier ways to arrive.
And last, but certainly not least, riddle number 5.
Free the captive earth.
Nala has figured out a couple of them, but the rest remain elusive. For now. Let me know in the comments below if you think you've solved one. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and make sure to attack that thumbs up button. I'll see you all next time.